As a child, there was a time when I had a family. A time when I knew beauty and love. But darkness took it all.
Joph! Crystal!
There is no place for you here.
And now, the memory fades. Now, anyone I reach out to for help dies. So I am alone, dreaming, caught between hope and hate. There's only one thing left for me: revenge. If it will not kill me, I will fight it. Wherever it is, however I can, until the end. But the question in my mind lingers. Is there anyone else like me? Can anyone save me?
Hello, and welcome to our podcast about the making of a new motion picture entitled The Seraphim. My name is Rob Dickehuth, and I am the writer and director of this motion picture project. Our goal is to take this story to the big screen. And for that reason, we are opening up our pre-production process so that you can see how we make the production happen. In this program, and in the series of episodes we have posted, you can actually follow the story as our cast of actors do dramatic readings from the script, which is called a table read. The idea is to give you a flavor for how the actual live-action film will look and sound. Now, to enhance and clarify the drama, we occasionally include some music, sound effects, graphics, animations, and a few AI-generated characters. But again, our goal is to produce a fully live-action feature film. This series will cover about the first 45 minutes of the film, ending at a mid-movie climax. With your support, by liking and sharing this video, you can actually help make this motion picture happen. If you are joining us for the first time, this story, which is a supernatural thriller, is about a man who is ignorant of his celestial heritage and is beset upon by a dark entity at a young age. The creature torments him, assaults him, kills his friends and family, and tempts him over the course of 20 years. Eventually, his battle with this thing sets up a final conflict between the forces of heaven and hell. Joining us for today's reading is John Rachapo, who will play our battle-weary protagonist, Joph Claring. Maximilian Schmidt will play a security guard and a confused hotel desk clerk. I will be narrating and reading some other minor roles. In the sequence we will read today, Joph has just landed in a Midwestern town after having been attacked by a demon on a plane. We have seen that his awareness of evil is keen and that he has the ability to engage in combat with it and actually defeat it. However, Joph is obviously on a mission, and his engagement with evil is about to reach a new peak. Now, in this episode, we will introduce a new feature. I will be including my directorial comments to the actors so that you can learn more about our process for inspiring the best interpretation of the scene. We'll begin reading with scene 66. We fade into the interior of a jet ramp in the afternoon. A security guard watches as passengers exit the recently arrived jet. Passengers disembark, registering differing degrees of displeasure with the odor in the cabin. some holding their noses, others swatting at the air, trying to fan away the vapors.
I thought these planes had HEF filters to eliminate odors.
For several moments, no passengers disembark. Then, Joph slowly steps out of the hatchway. He sees the guard and stops, waiting for the inevitable incarceration. But the guard says, "Compliments of the airline, I'm just your escort." Joph walks up the rampway, followed by the reluctant enforcer who is gagging at the odor in front of him. We cut to the interior of the jetport shopping area. A crowd watches the strange sight of the haggard, homeless person, Joph, shuffling through the jetport with his security guard escort. As he passes a newsstand, Joph slows and decides to enter the shop. Repulsed, lines of customers dissipate as they get a whiff of his strong body odor. Joph walks up to a display shelf and picks up some hygiene items: a toothbrush, deodorant, a comb, and scissors. He walks up to the checkout counter and presents his credit card. The cashier looks nervously at the security guard for verification. The man rolls his eyes and nods. All right. So in this one, Joph is just being very directed. You know exactly what you want. You don't want to mess around. You don't want to interact with people. You're just giving out the minimum amount of information, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go. I'll give you a little bit of an introduction to it. We cut to the interior of the Jetport car rental area. A reservation agent at a limousine rental company is on the phone. He spots the sight of Joph and the security guard approaching.
Now there's something you don't see every day. Huh? Yeah, some homeless guy got into the airport and he's being... Hold on. Oh, crap. Now, let me call you back.
Joph walks up to the agent's counter and just stands there, not looking at him. The agent gets nervous, looks at the guard.
Can I help you?
Limousine.
Yes.
Want one.
The agent starts to chuckle, but gets a whiff of Joph's BO and begins coughing.
No, we don't allow...
The guard steps up and says, "Give him what he wants. Airline says so." Joph pushes forward his credit card. The agent studies it for a moment. Joph smiles. The guard just shakes his head. We cut to the exterior of a fancy hotel entrance in late afternoon. A long black stretch limousine pulls up in front of the main entrance and stops. We cut to the interior of the hotel lobby. A desk clerk is busy shuffling paper when he notices the limousine out front. He attracts the attention of the concierge and points to the limo, indicating he should attend to whoever is waiting in the vehicle for service. The concierge, in turn, snaps his fingers to get the attention of the bellman and indicates that he should attend to the limo. The bellman immediately goes outside, walks up to the limo, and straightens out his jacket to greet a VIP. He opens the door and waits. From out of the dark vehicle steps Joph. The bellman does a double take and winces at the passing odor. Joph walks immediately into the hotel and up to the hotel desk. The bellman runs after Joph in an attempt to restrain him. He does not see the limo door opening again behind him as the security guard steps out and follows.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, ma'am. Sir, we cannot have you in here.
I want your best suite.
Of course you do. Victor, would you please show this person out quickly? The security guard says, give him the room. The security guard steps up to the desk and hands over Joph's special credit card. Give him the room. Give him whatever he wants. This is good. The clerk is a bit confused, looks over the situation. The guard jokingly salutes Joph. You're on your own, pal. Thanks for the ride. The guard heads out. Okay, so now we're jumping ahead to the bathroom scene. And John, I want you to play this as I really want you to emphasize this as a split personality.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I was thinking of was, I remember that scene in Lord of the Rings where Gollum is talking to himself, his evil side and his good side.
Gollum Smeagol one.
So I don't know if you want to take a different position for each person.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much do you want to? I haven't been super thinking about the frame just because I don't exactly know what it is. Just because on my screen.
Yeah, it's going to be, you're going to be looking at yourself. When we shoot it, you're going to be looking at yourself in the mirror.
All right, cool.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So you're going to have
this. I just don't know.
Yeah,
exactly
so you're having
how...
one side of the conversation, and then there's the other side of the conversation. So I guess the only thing I would say about this is that your reflection gets more insistent and really annoyed, and Joph is trying to maintain, his composure and his strict attitude until there's one line there where Joph gets fed up with the reflection and tells him to stop telling me where you're going. You always tell me I won't let you hurt anyone. Okay, so that's where he's sort of breaking character a little bit. But the whole time the reflection is getting more and more agitated. And it gets to the point where the last line where where the reflection says, I said you're not going, I'm thinking it's got to be angry, because at that moment, the reflection reaches out, grabs him, and yanks him into the mirror and cracks his head on the mirror.
Yeah.
So he's got to be really sort of yelling it. Okay? All right, so here we go. I'll set it up.
Sure.
We cut to the interior of a hotel suite in the early evening. Pensive music. Joph's beat-up old knapsack is on the bed. He zips it open and pulls out a plastic bag. He rips it open. Inside is a neatly folded jumpsuit. He carefully unfolds it and lays it out on the bed. We cut to the bathroom. Joph steps up to the mirror, naked. He looks over his filthy, lean body, stares himself in the eye. He brings his arm up and rests his hand on his chest over his heart, which is racing. His breathing is shallow, reflecting his fear.
Damn it. Don't want to go there. Damn it.
He raises the scissors he purchased at the airport, studies it, and looks at his beard.
Yeah, you're not going.
He starts cutting his beard.
Forget it. Won't mean anything. You're pathetic.
He continues cutting his beard.
What's the point? You've come all this way. You know it's going to be bad. It'll be the end. Then stop telling me where you're going. You always tell me. I won't let you hurt anyone.
Joph stops cutting his beard and stares at his reflection. After a moment of thought, he resumes cutting.
Oh, stop. Stop! What? You're gonna get all cleaned up? Ooh. You want to be ready? Yeah? Your battle garb? I get it.
Joph is cutting faster, more urgently, anticipating an escalation.
Oh, stop. Stop. What? You're going? Nothing to say? You can't defeat me!
Joph's reflection flares his nostrils with extreme anger.
I said you're not going!
Joph's reflection reaches through the mirror, grabs Joph's neck, and pulls him violently into the mirror. Wham! Crack! Joph staggers back from the concussion. His legs buckle, and he falls groggily to the floor. Joph's reflection jumps up on the sink and passes through the mirror. But as he does so, the glass barrier seems to ignite his flesh with terrible ferocity and speed, turning him into a burning mass of moving flesh. The burning man jumps down off the sink and stands in front of Joph, who is trying to clear his head and focus on the figure.
Do it! Do it!
The burning man straddles Joph, close enough to singe his hair, burn his ribs. Joph coughs violently.
Do it! Now! I'm ready.
The burning man opens his mouth and screams with rage. Joph cringes from the unbearable heat. But like a propane flame with a sudden cutoff in fuel, the burning man disappears. Whoosh! Joph rolls over, coughing and gagging. He sweats profusely. So John, in this scene, Joph is asleep. He's having a dream. And when he comes out of the dream, what's interesting is he sees the vision of Crystal hovering at the foot of his bed. But as his head clears from this dream, her image recedes back into the shadow of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got mixed emotions here because this is the first time he's really seen her and he's reaching out to her. So he's got that. And because she's gone, and the thing that seems to be keeping tabs on him all the time is this evil entity, he gets very upset. So let's do that, and I'll give you a lead into it.
Sure.
Dissolve to the interior of a hotel room at night. Joph is asleep, but agitated, sweating, coughing. Ethereal music fades in. Fleeting images, colors, and shapes pass in and out of view. A figure in white approaches. Residual disturbing images subside. Music builds. Joph wakes, wipes the sweat from his forehead. He squints, tries clearing his vision. At the foot of his bed hovers an angel, a female of extraordinary characteristics, fluorescent, smooth. Her face is beatific, and her mane of hair glows with amazing brilliance.
Crystal, stay with me. Stay.
She smiles and fades back into the shadows on the wall. Music fades. Joph reaches towards her shadow and grows angry, clenching his fist.
It took you from me. When does it stop? Why are you so far away? And it's always so close. I hate you. I will send you back to hell.
He briefly closes his eyes, composing himself. The end table clock says 7 p.m. Joph rises from the bed with a determined sigh and a cough. And that ends scene 76. That was great. Thanks, everyone. Okay, our time is up for today, so I'd like to thank our actors and you for joining us today. And there's more to come. In the next episode, we will be talking with our star, John Rachapo, to learn more about his character in the film, Joph Claring. And we will learn more about John's background and career. And another climactic scene reading is coming, so please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates as we talk more about the production of our film, The Seraphim.